Alright, today I've got 2 downspouts to bury. I don't know if you can. One of them's back there behind the AC unit, and then we're gonna go down the side of the house here and pick this one up. And then I think they're just gonna kind of try to run up between the house and the septic tank. Maybe get out about that flower bed and kind of 45. There's not a ton of fall. I'm debating about going straight to that tree. I'm gonna get my laser out and kind of see the best spot, but then I'm also going to go get a load of dirt because it's all settled, or I don't know if, I mean, this house has been here for a while, if it was ever built up right or what, but it's all low along the edge of the house, and then I'm pretty sure it has settled on top of the tank because it's kind of down in the bowl, so we're gonna actually add to that and build that back up and kick the water and stuff like that around. But I'm gonna kind of strip the grass off this part of it because there's kind of a high spot by this AC unit, so that kicks some of that water and go over there and run down. I'm gonna try to take it off, maybe put a little bit of a swell through here, and then I'll put the 12-inch bucket on and dig the 2 downspouts in. See how this goes. I may try to just do all my dirt work with the excavator here instead of having to make another trip and bring the loader. I haven't decided yet. I'm just going to kind of see how it goes. But here's probably one reason these downspouts really didn't work, or they were getting water in there, was that pipe was just buried and just stopped right there. That was the pipe coming out of the downspout. So I guess, I don't know what their thinking was, whoever put these in, but yeah. I've seen this happen before. They just go and bury the end thinking that water will just kind of wick out, but the problem is we get so much rain it saturates, it won't, so it backs up, and then it starts running over the house, or you just have a constant water problem right here by your septic tank. So yeah. And then that other smaller line is the electric. I think it runs to this one right here. The little electric motor, I guess it's in there spinning, so it's just a kind of a straight shot for that. But I knew that was there kind of lined up because the guy that put the tank in told me that's where it was at. So he said it was just right in line with those lids from that box, which was helpful information. But he's actually the guy I bought the 153 from, and that's what he does, is septic system. So yeah, he put this one in, I think he told me like 20 some odd years ago. But yeah, that happens a lot where people just bury a pipe, so does not really work too well if you don't have a spot for all that water to get out. Because a lot of people are just like, it's just one downspout, it's fine. There's a lot of surface area on that roof, and that's a lot of water that's coming off. And then when it rains all spring long, the ground can actually become so saturated that it can't absorb the water quick enough. So it'll actually start running back uphill and, doing some pretty funny things. But this had settled, so it was holding water, and then their tank was filling up, and then their alarm was going off that it wouldn't work. They had to come have it pumped, so it's just a big mess. So I'm hoping with these downspouts buried and adding a little more dirt around this tank and kind of kicking it up and out will solve this problem. Kind of the whole idea, I guess the term daylighting just means we're just going to run this pipe just right out to the surface, basically. So I'll bring my ditch up just ever so much. It's kind of the idea is where the machine's starting to tip down, I want to kind of just bring that ditch almost level, and this pipe will just kind of stick out the side of the hill, and I'll just kind of cut it on an angle. But that's kind of the term daylighting out. Like you're in the ground and it just daylights out somewhere. So I like doing that better. I've got one of those pop-ups. I thought about putting that on, but like the bad part is with Bermuda grass, it will actually grow over that 4-inch pop-up, and then it won't let the middle section pop up when you get rain, and then you're back to just burying them. So if you can leave them open, that's better. There's been twice in 18 years where a small animal or like a snake has gotten up there, but at least with it open you can kind of snake it out or whatever. I guess that's where you can also put a clean out. I've seen people do that up there on the edge of the gutter. But the daylighting helps get the water out the quickest. There's nothing on the end of that pipe restricting it. I know it looks like it's maybe up and down from this camera angle, but it's more of a left to right or whatever. From the, I guess all the joints down to the T are one full bubble, and then this side of the T, it's like 3/4 of a bubble. And then we finally get out here to these ones on the end, and it's like 1/4 of a bubble, so it starts kind of running almost uphill or just level or whatever. But there's enough fall with the gutters and coming down the rest of the way. The problem was we're right underneath the power going to the little motor in the septic tank, but right on top of the line coming out of the house to the septic tank. So that's about where that T and that other joint's gotta go. So I just kind of had to base everything off of that grade. Now we'll get it backfilled, tracked in, dressed up, and then I'm gonna load up the grass and junk. And then probably, I may even take this back to the shop and then drop the trailer. We'll load the truck up, because I don't know, I don't think I can make the turn with the Peterbilt to get the dirt in here. So what I may do is just try to run the dirt back out here today, and then probably first thing in the morning just come back out here with the loader and get it all soaked up. We'll get this backfilled and somewhat cleaned up and go get some dirt. Back, try to get this thing finished up. I got all I hauled 2 loads of dirt over here, I think it's last night. That way I left the excavator here, went to the shop, got the 2 loads so I could get the truck in the yard without doing a whole lot of damage. Took the excavator back. Now I got the loader here, so we're going to try to get the dirt spread on up against the house this afternoon. Nicked a piece of siding. I finally hit the side of a house, so I busted it there. Started taking it loose because this piece is all right, but I'm gonna get, I guess, 2 more pieces right there is what it ends up. So yeah, I was sitting back over there and had the grading bucket on, looking this way, kind of the blind spot, and I guess when I went back it hit here, but it didn't damage any of the actual wood on the house. It just did a number on the siding. So that was kind of my day yesterday. He wasn't even really worried about it, but I'm not gonna leave that. So get that fixed in a little bit and get this dirt on here. I want to try to throw some seed and straw out, and he's just gonna have to do his best at trying to keep it watered. But some of this where the sun hits all the time, that Bermuda will start to take back over. But we'll see if we can't get this cleaned up. Well, I did the same thing in this video. I didn't get the very end of it on film, or I did get it on film. I got to the part on here where I threw the seed down, and then we had kind of a pop-up thunderstorm. So I had to come back the next morning and throw the straw out, which I did film that. And I talked about it and kind of did my walk around of the final job and stuff. But I forgot to come home and put that on the computer that evening. And then when I got to the job on Monday, I just formatted the SD card and started filming again. So yeah, these pictures were all of the final part of the project that I have on here. So no video or anything of that, just more pictures. But hopefully on the next one, I'll actually remember to get a walk around of the finished product. The gutter seems to be working just as I was hoping it would, so they're happy with it. I'm happy with that. As always, guys, I appreciate you watching, and we will catch you in the next one.